Okay, let's take a look at different color types. In the last lesson, we looked at named colors and hexes, but there's another one. Actually, there's a few of them. But the three you're going to be using for the most part are named colors, hex colors, and RGB/RGBA. And I'm going to show you what RGB and RGBA are in this lesson. So first things first, I just have a blank document here. Let's go ahead and create an H1, just because it's nice large text. And it's going to say change my color. And when I refresh my page, it just says change my color. So nothing fancy. Now I can select this H1 and I can say color is equal to blue. And it changes it to blue. Or I can say red, changes it to red. Or I can say change it to FF0000, that's enough, yep. And so that changes it to red. Again, nothing changes. Now there's also another way to do this. We can do RGBA. So RGB or RGBA. So RGB is red, green, blue, and RGBA is red, green, blue, alpha. Now let's do RGB first. So let's change this color to 125, that's red, 125 blue, and 125 green. I did that backwards. Red, green, blue, nailed it. And so let's see what 125 is. Now the highest number you can go to is 255, so make sure it's between 0 and 255. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like now. It's a shade of gray. It's about 50% gray. You're going to see this a lot as well, mostly when you're dealing with base colors like black, for instance. So 000, black is the absence of color in science, and that means 0 red, 0 green, 0 blue. Changes it back to black. Now, if we wanted to make this transparent a little bit, we could do RGBA, and as that fourth parameter here, we could say comma, and then instead of like 50%, we use a decimal. And so let's do 0.5, and that's 50%. And this is just like grade 7 mathematics, something like that, where 1 is equal to 100%, 0 is equal to 0%, 0.5 is equal to 50%. So this is going to be black, but it's going to be 50% see-through. So it's going to look gray, just like that. Now let's go ahead and change that background color of the body. We can say body, background color, and let's change this to red. And we're going to see that this probably isn't going to look gray anymore. It kind of looks a little bit see-through. So it kind of looks like a darker red just because it's black, but it's 50% see-through. And so it takes on the color that's behind it. Now again, when you're working with designers in the future, they're going to be using RGBA a lot, just because that alpha, that transparency, is really, really nice to work with. What I would like you to do is give this a shot. Use RGB and then RGBA. You might have to Google a couple of different colors. You can Google like, what is the color yellow in RGB? And then you can change the alpha with RGBA.